Dreams. Your dreams, your dreams, your dreams. Today we are talking about your dreams. Okay, this is a message about your dreams. Okay, channeled message. I'll be reading here what I have written down. All right, for y'all. Okay. Because the dreams have been off the chain. Okay, the dream world, everything that's been going on. All right, in the astrals, your astral travels. Okay, the dreams have been really, really vivid. A lot of multiple dreams in one, okay, for some of you all. Now, I know for those of us that are dreamers, of course, we may experience this, yet this is a different level of dreams, y'all, okay? Seriously. Confirmation with the nose tingling here. This is a different level of dreams, seriously, okay? And so when we talk about dreams, we're referring to our subconscious mind, okay? We're talking about our subconscious mind. So I'm going to read here. We're going to also pull some cards as well. I am the spiritual mermaid. Your soul awaits. My name is Anissa. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Know that you were divinely guided here. Okay, as I said, welcome. It was 110 and 111 falls after that. So yes, baby, here is a new shift, a new awakening, a paradigm shift, a reality shift for you, a quantum leap here that is taking place here for you. Okay, of course, you guys know. For any type of personal services with me, you go to the link in my description box. Okay, if you're watching this on YouTube, if it's on TikTok, link in the bio, Instagram, link in the bio. Y'all know what to do. Okay, go to the link. Okay, as always, I am sincerely grateful for everyone that shows their support in all the ways that you all show it. So thank you for the likes, the subscriptions, the comments, okay, the views. Thank you for the engagement that you're doing. Okay, it means a lot, and know that support, that genuine support, will always come back to you 8 times fold. Okay, always. My nose again is making this tingle, so gratitude. All right, always gratitude. For tips and donations, things like that, you can go through my link as well. Okay, it'll show you what my information is. Okay, again, you can also check out the description box below for that as well. Let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, so this is titled Dream Flashes. Okay, dream flashes. Are you getting / receiving flashes of your memories or flashes of past dreams you've had before? Let me ask you that again. Take a moment to really pause and reflect on what I'm asking you here, okay? Are you receiving flashes of your memories or flashes of past dreams you've had before? These flashes can be really quick with a very short duration of remembrance, okay? And then there's some flashes that are happening in a more slower pace, okay? The flash occurs, yet the memory processing in your mind's eye is playing out slower, okay, as if the memory itself was playing out in a slower motion, okay? The TV show Feel the Future is significant. I also heard Cyborg with 3 G's, okay? Now, even before I came to record this video for y'all, like, I was sitting here listening to the theme song of Feel the Future because the theme song was in my head. And I did some other stuff, scrolling a little bit, came back here, and before I was getting ready to press record, I heard the song again. So Feel the Future is a TV show from Disney Channel. Okay, that's when I was growing up. Okay, it's a TV show from Disney Channel, and it is about a family, or really a boy, Phil. Right, he's from the future. He's from the 22nd century. You guys know that we're essentially in the 21st century, right? So he's from the 22nd century. Yet, you know, the theme song is talking about, right, how they're going through time. You know, him and his family, you know, they're on their little adventure or whatever, and then something happens with the time machine, and it breaks down, and it literally says, so they ended up right here in our time zone. She was a little bit, she was like a film trying to come in, and so it's like, and now it's Phil of the future. Never knew in history, this is where we would land, or this is where we would land. It's an energy of that, okay? And so, it's really interesting, y'all. Okay, it's interesting. That show, he had gadgets, and of course, there was a girl that he liked. And again, though he was from the future, there was stuff from the future that he was also having to, blend in a way and keep his gifts or certain traits, certain parts of him. They were, in a way, hidden from certain people with certain eyes and things of that nature. So, what's coming from these dreams that you are having as of late, okay, these astral travels, the memory flashes, there is such a huge puzzle piece that's coming in, because when certain memories or dreams begin to flash, that's a really deeper message in my opinion, okay? Because usually, you have different dreams, yet recurring dreams, or I don't even want to say they're recurring, yet recurring dreams and dreams that, like I said, there's flashes, or there's like a memory from a dream that you had that you remember that you had when you were a kid or when you were a teen or whenever, and it's like, okay, a flash that is coming up in the flash. So there's sparks that are happening, okay? There's a deeper awakening that is going on, a deeper remembrance, okay? The flashes may occur when you're in the midst of an activity, resting, during meditation, and conversation with others, okay, in many other ways. Water is a key here. Water is a key. Remember that water is what is holding the memories. Okay, water is very significant. Okay, water is a very, very, very powerful element. All the elements are powerful. In my opinion, water is the powerful of them all. It's wherever we ain't gonna get into that on this, but anyway, because it's not about who's better. It's not about that. Yet the significance, so that it's being drawn to the power of water, is being highly emphasized here. Okay. As I said, water is a key here. It helps during, or it helps bring what is really an anchor, right? It's helping to anchor. I just said this on live on TikTok yesterday. It was my first day back on in a minute. It was so good to see a lot of you all. Okay, I appreciate those y'all who tapped in. I will be on again today as well. Today is Jupiter Day, 1204 J. Okay. So the anchor. Okay, let me keep reading, y'all. Excuse me. It helps bring or anchor right back in those memories and emotions associated. Okay, so for some, spending more time near water, working with the water, okay, is being asked of you. Okay, water is a trigger in this case. Okay, hearing rain, listening to the ocean. Okay, even turning on your shower is triggering these dream flashes. Okay, if you can analyze the patterns, the when it comes in, okay, what your physical body is during. Are you mentally detached from certain thoughts or situations, etc.? Okay, your memories, specifically what I heard, your memories are returning, quote unquote. Okay, and remember, these are deep embedded memories. This is talking about like Akashic record energies. Okay, this is you going back into you and discovering, you know what I'm saying, more of you here. Okay. It is a greater awakening of your soul essence, which is really beautiful, okay? It is a gift. Give me 1 second. It is a gift to remember and remember. Highlighting the word remember, going to the etymology, okay? Returning back to you, okay? There's a rewiring that is happening, okay? So the word member comes from membrum, okay? Or limb, a body part. So this is why I say it's a rewiring of you that is happening. This is before I wrote down the word itself, okay? I wrote here that it's a remembering, it's a rewiring, it's a returning back to you, okay? It's a greater awakening of your soul essence. It's a remembrance that is going on. That's what I channeled. So I said, let me look up the actual word, the etymology of remembrance here. And again, member is membrum, which is limb or body part, okay? And to means obviously, again, is also to call to mind again. So when I saw that, I'm just like, this is literally is what you're doing, right? Your dreams, your memories, okay? And I have an older video that I talked about memories here on my YouTube from some time ago, okay? I had told you all that your memories are so significant. Think about the fact that certain memories come up at specific times in your life. Even my great-grandfather, we had a conversation about this, okay? Because he mentioned something before, but he's like, well, it's interesting how your memories get. And I told myself, well, think about it. Your memories, we have a memory bank, and certain memories come out, or you're able to access certain memories throughout different parts of your life. Some memories you can naturally tap in and go like, okay, I remember I did that. You can do that. And then some memories, they just come in on their own. They hit you. Sometimes it's memories that you may have genuinely forgotten about, okay? Or certain things that you know, again, because they were not in so much of the conscious part of your mind or the forefront of your mind all the time. It's like, is coming back around, it's brought back to mind, right? It's coming from, your brain is all in here, yet when people are thinking, right, you do like this, or their mind, their temples, right? These are your temporal lobes for a reason, your temples. So this is why you think you're trying to tap back into your temple. Come on, spirit. That's a message. We don't be thinking about stuff like that, okay? Some of us do. Yeah, everybody do not think like that, okay? So to really allow yourself to recognize when you're doing this, okay, you're accessing. That's why you see certain, even in certain shows or movies where there was somebody who was a psychic or whatever the case may be, or they're like, it's giving Jimmy Neutron. Thank you. That's the comparison I'm getting. It's giving Jimmy Neutron. When Jimmy Neutron, he's like, think, or he's like, think. And what do you see? You see the brain, the head tense up, and you see all the veins and stuff that starts to come out. Okay, so again, remembering is calling back to mind. Okay, it's a coming back to you. It's calling back to mind, to your body, to different parts of you, different information, different energies. Okay, this is the remembrance. Okay, I just saw in my mind's eye as well. It's like when someone is remembering how to fly again. You're remembering how to, go back into playing this. Or usually you don't really lose something that's already within inside of you, right? The essence is already in you. Okay, as the word kindness, the word ness, ESS is standing out right here. You do not, you know what I'm saying? It's there. It just takes a little bit of getting back to. You get what I'm saying? And that's what you're doing. You're getting back to. You're calling things back to mind again. You're familiarizing yourself with things. It's like someone who plays a piano. It may be, sometimes they may hit the short key a little something like that, yet they can still flow. That's why practicing, right, and polishing back up or staying up on things. French, for example. Parlez-vous français? Je m'appelle Anissa. I can talk French, however, not keeping up with the language and not speaking it and not, continuing to keep it in my reality, my realm. Yes, you will forget some things. Yes, especially because it's not a natural number one language. Okay, and so that's why we continue to familiarize ourselves. We tap back into different parts of ourselves so we can re-access different parts of ourselves and realign with different parts of ourselves. Okay, and move in that energy with the new part of self that we have returned back to. Because remember, it's you. That video that I did that is talking about walk through the door is significant, okay? Also, the video where I said it's you, move accordingly, is significant. A lot of these messages, these downloads that I've been getting and putting out lately, and some of these messages have been sitting here. I just have not had it was not the divine timing for me to put them out. I'll just say that, okay? And so this dream flash, these shifts that are happening, y'all, it's something so much greater. Okay, it's a very beautiful, blissful shift that we are really in for those of us that are in this thing and that walk this path. Yet the remembering that is happening is for greater things. Remember that everything is connected and interconnected. Okay, it's a show on Hulu. I don't know if it's still on there, but it was called Kyle, and I loved that show when I came across it a few years ago because I was like, wow, this is what I be saying, how everything is really connected and everything is interconnected. And that show is literally showing the connectedness in the interconnectedness of life. And so, perfect example I love to use is angel numbers. And right now I'm seeing 555. Okay, so someone's driving, you happen to leave your home at this time that you leave your home, yet the person that is coming from further back on the freeway, right, you're getting on the freeway, they happen to pass you up and there's 555. So how is it that they happen to leave at whatever it is on the day left to still be able to align with you, for you to be able to see that number? And that's why we say there are no such thing as coincidences. Everything is already predestined. This is all, you know what I'm saying? I am a firm believer in that, a knower in that, okay? A testimony of that, all right? So let's dive a little deep. Let's see what messages are also coming through from these dream flashes, okay? The remembrance, the returning back to who you are, your soul, okay? Seriously. Ooh, all right. I'm gonna start that. Tell us about the dreams here. The dream flashes. Tell us about the dreams. Someone just replied to my message on Threads 1133. Okay, that is that message again about walking through the door. Okay, that master number is significant. So if you've been seeing that number, that could also be very significant for you as well here. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Oceanic whispers on the bottom of the motherfucking deck. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. The remembrance, the calling to your soul, to your memory, to your core. Okay, and the fact that I'm giving this message out this full moon in Gemini energy is here in the air. Okay, Gemini is the sign of memory processing. Okay, information. All right. I put Cancer more towards the memories on a deeper scale because Cancer represents nostalgia. Okay, and so it's nostalgia, right? Is you getting that familiar feeling, right? Or you remember something like, oh wow, this is making me remember about this thing. Well, you're remembering. It's a memory. Okay, so Gemini and Cancer, in my opinion, both of those signs really belong to the energy of memory. Yet Gemini is that memory processing. Okay, so again, you cannot have all the signs work together. Okay, we are all the signs. All right. The bottom of the deck says Ocean is Oceanic Whispers. Okay, which says embrace your role as protector and guardian, standing strong against life's challenges. Okay, so I feel like the energies that are coming along in your dream, for example, if some of you all are having dreams where you're fighting or there's attacks and things like that going on in the astral world, it's like the dreams are helping you dive back deep. Funny, right? The oceans, right, into different versions of you, different lifetimes that you live, to help you access the necessary strength that you need, right, to be able to take care of these energies that is going on in the astral or in the dream state realm. Okay, that is just one example that I just got from that. All right. I also feel like this is you being called into your higher purpose, or another part of a higher purpose that you have, okay, which is continuing to be strong in your energy. Water is a very strong force too, right? Because water can nourish you, okay, it can cleanse you. Water can also wipe things. Now we know it's a lot, I'm not gonna name everything yet. Water can also wipe shit the fuck out, okay? That a wave, think about just standing at the beach, how you feel that pull on your legs and stuff like that. That is not, that's a different type of pull. You get what I'm saying? And so I feel like there's a need of also submergence, of cleansing, okay, baths, okay, water, oceans, things like that. I feel this is really coming through from this message here, okay? Now, the cards that came out, we have 3 cards, okay? We have Coral Crown, forgive yourself and others, freeing yourself from the burdens of the past, okay? Some of you all in your dreams right now that you could be having, okay, or these memories that are coming up, this could be about past situations that also have occurred in your life, right? Some things that you may still need to let go of, or that you need to heal from, okay, or that you just simply need to acknowledge, okay? It could be energies of that nature too as well. Because, okay, for example, some of you all, I feel this confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. For some of you all that may be having dreams about certain people, maybe that you do not communicate with, or maybe these people you haven't talked to in years and things like that, okay? It's like freeing yourself from 10 of Wands energy, whatever burden, whatever stuff that you've been holding on to, whether these is feelings, grudges, ways of looking, whatever it is, just like, you know what, whatever, fuck it. It's giving that type of energy, okay? It's heavily speaking to the volumes of a cleansing that is really happening, okay? These dreams and things that are coming up. Let's say, for example, you don't have the best connection with your mom or a family member, and they're in your dreams, or maybe there's something that happened and took place and you never really acknowledged it, or you never really forgave them for it. Because remember, you're forgiving energies for you, baby. It's not for them, it's for you. Okay, I know at times it may not really feel like that. You may be feeling like, oh no, this is me, giving into, no, it's for you. Okay, so right now, let's say together, okay, I forgive anybody, all situations, being, places, and things that has put me in an energy to where I am carrying it as a burden, where it is heavy on my shoulders, it is heavy on my heart, it is heavy on my head. It is not of me, it is not for me. It happened for a bigger scale, okay? Yet I let it go now. We're not going to say release, because we're not remember, we just went over the word we're not doing it again, okay? I let it go now. I forgive these energies, these beings, for what they did, okay? Because some of them really do know not what they did. Some of them do not know. And some of them know good and goddamn well what the fuck they ass is doing. You know what though? It's about being the bigger person, but it's not about that mentality of being the bigger person. It's about knowing that because you are a person of righteousness, okay, you don't need to hold on to certain energies, grudges, feelings, or whatever, people, because everything is already taken care of. So again, this is like freeing yourself from the shackles that I'm hearing. And I'm hearing that song, Shackles Off My Feet So I Can Dance. I've been hearing that too a couple of weeks, little different things of that nature. So it's allowing yourself to be freed. These situations, people, beings, things of that nature that you could be holding on to literally could be tainting you. Okay, it could that shit is like in your swirl of energy, which is why it's coming up, and you're being asked to let this go and forgive these people. Okay, so we forgive these people. Okay, we let these people go. Okay, it's no hard feelings. It will always be always all love, baby, always from a distance. All right, okay. We also have the koi fish realm here, okay? The koi fish realm says release the need to control and instead surrender to the divine flow of life, trusting that all is unfolding exactly as it should, okay? This is giving me an energy of, you know, maybe some of you all, there are certain things that your dreams are highlighting that is happening, that is coming in for you, that is taking place, and because you are not seeing it actually here in the physical 3D reality at the moment, it is making you feel like you need to be in an energy of control. You have to do this, you have to do that, okay? So your dreams are, you know, showing you things. This is a really positive message to me, because to me it's a confirmation, chills, that you are receiving different signs, symbols, inclinations of different things. You are getting forewords of different things, you know, whatever the case may be, whether it's love, whether it's family, whether it's illness, no matter what it is, okay? It's happening, yet not feeling like, oh my gosh, I have, you know, I need to, it's like getting hammered, oh no, let me just, you know, forget it, I just tear the whole thing down myself, and I just, it's like, come back, woosah, recenter, remember that you flow, you do not force. And when you force, that's when you're going against, that's when you're going, trying to go against the curtains and the curtains, the currents, and the wave is going to get your ass anyway. You're going to trying to swim the other direction, and it's kind of like pointless, because the water is so much more power, and that wave that's going to hit, it's going to hit and crash. So it's like, just chill. You know, I just say, just chill, dude. Just be groovy. Relax. It's giving that type of vibe, okay? Again, because flow. When we are in the energy of flowing, which is what the universe is on, flowing energy, the universe has no choice but to continue to allow these things to flow towards you. And koi fish are also, those confirmations here, the koi fish is also known and seen as a very lucky fish as well in certain cultures and things of that nature. They are very big fish too. Very beautiful orange, white fish, okay? Sometimes they look even reddish, yet they are very orangey color to me, like a very fiery fuchsia, what? Very fiery, passionate orange, bright, burning light colors, okay? I know they have different ones, yet that they are really beautiful creatures, okay? And so it's like allowing yourself to still stay in your beauty, stay in your energy, stay in your power as you are, you know, going through these shifts. It's like, again, as I was saying on live yesterday, seeing the signs, getting the confirmations, the synchronicities, yet because you don't see it in the 3D reality, it's making you spiral, it's making you go the opposite direction, it's making you feel like, okay, what the fuck is, you know, all these things, and you need to flow because everything is unfolding as it should. Sometimes the things that we are wanting, we're desiring, it's not there because you're really going to be doing something else with it. I said this too yesterday. You're going to be doing other shit with it, or trying to be sending it here, or doing that, or giving it to this. And so that's why certain things are, I don't like the word delayed, yet it's being rerouted. Okay. The third card we have here, and this is giving me the, what is that? What is that sacred geometry shape? The one that looks like a shell, okay? The spiral. Okay, this is Nautilus Nebula. Beautiful energy here. Okay, this card says, embrace the mystery of the cosmos and let the vastness of the universe inspire your soul here. Okay, so again, when you're going into the dream realm, that is a very mysterious place because there's so much going on there, and there's people that you know and people that you don't know, and sometimes you remember parts of your dreams, sometimes you don't remember parts of your dreams, and sometimes you're getting this and and it's just so much that be going on in the dream state. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful reckoning that happens. Certain dreams lead to certain conversations, they lead to certain awakenings about things, and so I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, continue to journal your dreams, continue to acknowledge them, continue to pay attention to them, continue to connect those dots, okay? And go along this journey, because it's like a beautiful cycle that is happening here, okay? The spiral of life. It's a beautiful ship. It's helping you go in so you can also be able to come and expand back out, and vice versa again. Yet it's like you're going through the waves of time is really what this is giving me here, okay? We ain't gonna make this one too long, so I'm already at what, 24. hearing that song. Hold on. I was listening to that this rising. Yeah, I'm hearing it right now. I said, wait, don't end it yet. And now it's filled. Feel the future. Alrighty, y'all. Tell us more about the drip. Just thought now about to pop me in these cards now. Protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels here, okay? Some of you all could be having very angelic dreams. Maybe some of you all are having dreams about past loved ones, spirit guides, ancestors, things of that nature. That's for y'all. I want to keep a 3. That's okay, though. I'll take the 4. The bottom of the deck is watching clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. So today is Jupiter Day that I'm recording this read. It does not matter when you're seeing this. The energy of the Jupiterian realm, okay, being in the sign of Cancer, darling, right now in retrograde is speaking to rest, okay? Cancer energy is all about the home, okay? If you're feeling tired, you was getting some good rest last night. They say the Chime resonance was going crazy, okay? We had the full moon and Gemini energy here, okay, as well. And so, because the full moon really happened later in the night or evening for some people on Mercury Day. However, that energy, y'all know it's here, it's flowing through. We feel it for sure throughout this whole week, okay? And so there's an energy here maybe of you needing, I'm sorry, my eye, y'all, it's just like, what is going on? Keeps feeling like it's something there and it's not there. So that's what I'm saying, is like maybe you're feeling like something is here. These dreams, there's something here, there's something there. Anyway, okay, lie back, rest, and relax. So a lot of y'all could be being asked to do that right now, okay? Replenish your body, nourish you, take care of you. Is giving Queen of Cups energy right now is what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the 2 of Wands here, okay? Resting, allowing yourself to sit with self, okay? And really, though, this is really also, too, because we're talking about these dreams, this is when it comes in, right? When you're lying back, you're resting and relaxing. But for some of you all, there's a need here to maybe do that, okay? Sit in the hammock, just relax, have some tea, okay? Read you a book. Again, I told you all being by water was very significant. You see? Water to the sailboat, they got a whole, that's a beautiful view, okay? So we have protected by angels, we have uncovering treasure, beneath the surface lies great bounty, we have walking beauty, wondrous universe, and then we have the narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully, okay? So protected by angels energy here. As you are going through your astral travels, you need to know that no matter what is happening, no matter what is coming in, no matter what you are seeing or going through, okay, you are divinely protected, okay? Michael, Gabriel, Ezekiel, okay? Hezekiah is significant here, all right? As I told you all, this dream, right, the flash is what's happening. This is helping you to remember. We have this dragon energy here as well. It's helping you to remember great things, okay? It's also connecting you, and I feel like tying you into a greater deal of abundance and prosperity, because again, these are upgrades that are also happening to you when you are in this dream state, when you're in this this realm, when you're shifting and going in these different timelines, okay? And so I feel like there is you know, when you're down in this energy, or it's like you're letting out your fiery passion, or, you know, you're connecting these dots, or you are having these remembrance again of your dreams, these flashes, it's helping you, it's navigating you inward, yet also that inward work is done externally, which is leading you to uncovering something that's more beautiful here, beautiful treasure, okay? Wondrous universe. I feel like it's interesting how we have wondrous universe, narrow pathway, walk in beauty, and then tread thoughtfully. So I feel like, you know, you're being asked to continue to be in your energy and your power, okay? Loving on yourself, embracing yourself, no matter what you're seeing in this astral realm, because for some, you know, everybody's dreams are different right now. I gave different examples, yet take your dreams and apply them to the different areas that I've named, okay? I feel like this is spirit saying be mindful of your thoughts, okay, with this thoughtfulness. It's also giving mindful meditation or mindful walking. I talked about this too on live. Intuitive meditation, walking meditation, okay, where you're actively calling out what you're seeing, or even if you're just sitting and you're breathing in and out and you're counting your breaths and things of that nature, okay? Also knowing that as you're along this journey, continue remembering that your thoughts, right, create your reality. So be very mindful of your thoughts, okay? As you are flowing down this beautiful journey that you are having, as you're uncovering different parts of yourself, okay? And you're stepping into these different energies, all right? Walk in beauty, tread thoughtfully. Continue to walk along your journey, yet be mindful of the thoughts as you're having. There's the Ace of Wands. Okay. I saw that in the mind's eye. In the fucking Ace of Pentacles. Didn't I? And it was just 3021. Didn't I just say? Oh, okay. Because I just saw the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles in my freaking mind's eye. I did see that and I said that. And the fact that I just said the Eight of Pentacles, when I was trying to say the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, that's just more abundance, baby. The waiting period here, you know, you working on yourself, you pouring into stuff, being patient, okay, hard work, diligent person, right? The abundance has changed so much from the Ace to the Eight, though. And here's the Four of Wands with the fucking Ace of Pentacles. Again, 8 keeps wanting to come out. 8s could be very significant. Money, abundance, prosperity is on the way, okay? The wealth is there, okay? Because remember, as you are coming back to you, remembering, right? And you are, these dreams are helping you align, it's helping you shift, it's helping you uncover this, it's helping you see this. It's, you know, it's a deeper awakening that's going on. Again, like I said, you are also too upgrading in your body, in your life. And so there is, when we change, when we're changing, right? When we're upgrading, when we're shifting in different energies, right? You're not only internal is changing, your external is changing. Okay, it's like someone that is no longer, you know, sitting back and, you know, allowing people to walk over them or just talk any type of way about the things like that. You're growing, so changes will follow that. Different things come about from that as you do that, because again, when we work on ourselves, it's just like when you are nourishing yourself, you take care of yourself, and then all of a sudden you may get something unexpected or something that comes in for you that you may have been waiting for. It's allowing yourself to be in the energy of resting and receiving, okay? Being in the feminine energy, all right? Give me something here to close out for this dream flash sphere. Is there anything else here? Tell me, what is something that is coming in as a result of these dreams? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, the way that tingles on your third eye, that's crazy. Wow, that is something else. That was something else, y'all. Okay. What is coming in from these dreams? We have 2 of them that came out. 4 of Swords in the Tower here. 416 could be significant. The number 20 could also be very significant. Okay, 2s could be significant. We have the 4 of Swords in the Tower here. Okay, so remember, this is you in this resting state right now. This is you in the dream state energy, okay? What is coming in as a result from these dream flashes, these dreams, the remembrance? It's the Tower, again, is a reckoning. It is awakening. It is a shift, okay? It is a upheaval. It is a change that is taking place in the life, okay? Vultures could also be very significant. The Phoenix energy, Scorpionic energy is significant, okay? 1616, 444 could be significant. 4666 could be significant. 1s and 4s could be significant, like 14, 14, or 1441, okay? Or 4466, 6464, numbers like that. Bottom of the deck here again is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? The Tower, I feel like, is what comes about from these dreams too, okay? It's the shakeup, right? It's the shocking news. It's the, oh shit, like, what is happening? This is happening. Oh my gosh, I remember this. Whoa, this, I seen it. Whoa, it's also giving energies too of surprises here, okay? Aquarian energy, the 4 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, okay? Resting, being in the rest state, being in the relaxed state, contemplation, thinking, reflecting on things, okay? So again, this is where we are in the dreams. Let's keep going. I feel like this is literally where we are right now. What is coming about from these dreams? And for some of y'all, my crown, like as I said that, it's like what's coming about from these dreams is more rest, more going inward, more reflection to allow for more of these changes and these shakeups to come in for you in your life. Very positive ones, because this is also falling underneath the uncovering treasure. Okay, so again, it's like recognizing these jewels that you had deep inside of you. And it's like, whoa, I have that. I can do that. What? Here's the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Walk in beauty. So, let me get this last one really quick here. When the fuck did all of these cards flip over? Oh, no, 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 no. Nine of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. I'm also seeing the Nine of Swords hanging out here, okay? You could be concerned about something. In the dream state is showing you something, because it's like the dream state could be showing you one thing is happening and going on and shifting, and then the reality is something else. So there is this energy of feeling like, in there, okay, still in the Five of Swords energy when you need to be here. The Magician, that Ace of Wands is coming out once again. The passionate start, the assistance and charity is being given here. The King of Wands is here, okay? Fire, passion, Ten of Swords, something is being put to an end here with the King of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? The Two of Cups, that's a union that is happening, a relationship, some sort of shift, all right? We're not taking all those. I just called it out because I'm like, when did those flip out? Again, though, still victorious is regardless, okay? Still a reason to celebrate, still getting everything that you want, still having all 9 cups being fulfilled. So I feel like, again, this walk in beauty energy here as you're in this waiting space, or as certain things from your dreams are coming to light here. You could have had a dream before about money, and you're like, where is that at? Could have had a dream before about receiving something that you wanted, and you're like, where is that at? Or you got a job, and you know what I'm saying? Whatever your, like I said, whatever your dreams are, take these messages how it goes. Yet it's continuing to walk in your beautiful energy, continue to embody the energy, your richness, the wealth that you already are, okay? Even though you're in this waiting space, okay, as you're waiting for things to come in, or you're being patient, or you're watching things grow, you're watching things bloom, okay? It's also appreciating that journey, or, you know, as you're walking along your path, and as you're in this realm, okay, it's still taking a moment to reflect on the growth, to reflect on, you know, what has grown and what has come about from the Tower moments, okay, from these moments when you have been in a state of resting and relaxing, okay, what has come to light for you. Give me one card, please, to close this out. The Lovers is here once again. The Lovers is here once again, and this is coming out underneath Tread Thoughtfully, okay? So for some of y'all, again, full moon and Gemini energy is here. This could be your dreams surrounding this full moon message, okay? This could be dreams from 3 weeks ago, 2 months ago, a culmination of 6 months. It does not matter. Like I say, take it to how it goes, okay? But the Lovers is also here. With the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles right here, okay? I feel like there is a need for you. I feel like this is money and finance, you know, money, finances, relationships a little bit, but however, there's a need for you to be very mindful again of the thoughts that you are having. This is Gemini energy here, okay, with the Lovers card as well. All right, Major Arcana energy here, and with the Tower too. So it's like, maybe need to be patient about a connection situation here for some of you all. Again, your dreams could be showing you this is happening. Y'all are meeting, y'all in person, you're doing this, you're doing that. Yet you don't really see it. You're kind of waiting about it. You need to be still very mindful of this connection, and the way that you're speaking about it, the way that you're acknowledging it, things of that nature is coming to light here. And then for some of you all, this is your connection or relationship with money, okay? Some sort of communication too that could also be here from finances, okay? Or some type of influence as well here when it comes to that. It's very interesting, and I really would hate to leave it out there yet, because this is getting interesting. Yet the Five of Pentacles here, this could have been sometimes maybe you feel left out in the cold from someone in a connection, or right now with your relationship, with your finances, okay? Or again, the dreams, these people, maybe this is a certain couple. So this is a lot of messages. Five of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and here's Temperance, Six of Swords, the Chariot, and the Emperor, and the Fool. So this is the bottom of the deck here. Maybe this is somebody that feels left out in the cold, or there's changes going on with your finances right now. Stability, poverty, like energies, okay? Having to make a decision. The word is in your hand no matter which way you go, okay? Things are still working out for you in your favor. Need to be patient here, okay? Remember that energy of not controlling things, all right? This will help somebody move forward. This could be a physical move that is happening or coming in as a result from these dreams, literally, especially with the Chariot. It could be movement. This could be changes to the house, to a family dynamic living situation, okay? Overcoming whatever obstacles, though, was going on, because this is a movement. This is a movement. So this is double confirmation, heavy messages of movement. This person could be an Aries, okay, or have Aries energy, Mercury in Aries, okay, or they just embodying this boss leadership like energy, okay? And then you have the Fool, so there's the leap, the new faith, the new beginning that takes place, okay? And if I put these back in their order, right, there had to be a new leap of faith that took place, okay, when it comes, this could even be your business, your legacy, what you have going on here, okay? This allows for you to be able to move forward, overcome any obstacles. You literally maybe had to physically move, change, get out of a certain environment, okay, things of that nature, all right? You may not see it yet. This is what's happening behind the scenes. This is the third card. I feel like the mental, your mind, you don't really see this. You just feel like, you know, I have the word in my hands. I can do this. I can go there. I'm very passionate. I have these gifts. I can do this. I can do that. Yet I'm still feeling this Five of Pentacles energy left out in the cold, feeling like something is not happening with my finances, feeling like this is changing, feeling like my stability is shaky, okay, or this dynamic, because of this is happening, I can't have this, that. So it's the need to really take care of your mind. So depending on how your dreams are and what's going on in your dreams, okay, is the message for this. I'm going to stop this here because this is already 40 minutes in, okay? I do also do dream interpretation messages. Also, they include card pulls too. So if anybody is ever interested in that, you want more or anything like that, please feel free to go ahead and book through the girls' link. I affirm this finds the right people as it aligns in the YouTube space energy, okay? I'm sending sincere gratitude for everyone that made it thus far. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments, the engagement, okay? The tips and donations in the bookings, okay? I appreciate y'all more than you know. Love and light. I'll see you on the next one.